Welcome back to Wartales. I didn't expect to be coming back to make another video about this game, because, after the end of the last video where I found that I was in a completely out-leveled battle, I was like, I don't think I understand this game, and I put it aside for a while. But I'm coming back to it now, partly because I reached a point in Interregnum False Prophet where I couldn't figure out how to refuel the truck, and so I was kind of lost and unable to progress. But I loved that experience so much of, exploring a world with a little troop of people, managing their inventory and their progression, and just sort of, managing this little community of fighters for a little, in a hostile territory. That experience was so compelling to me, I still wanted it, even though I couldn't get any more out of Interregnum. And so I thought of Wartales, and I came back to Wartales, and I've now played 40 more hours in this game, and I actually really, really like it. So even though it sort of lost me at first because I was just sort of drowning in just not fully understanding how it worked, now I've gotten a lot more used to it. And one thing that I think I've realized about this is, I assumed that this was urgent, but I think these people might actually fight forever until I'm ready to join in. And because that fight out levels me, I think I'm just going to ignore it and go somewhere else. So this is the original save that I played for the first time that I streamed this on Twitch. I'm not streaming it live now. Lately I've been just recording videos on my own. But let's grab some money here. But let me. I've been playing a different save for like 42 hours or something. So let's quickly have a look at these characters. I'll try to remind myself who these folks are. So it looks like we've got a berserker named Aegean. He's got a shield and an axe. All of it pretty poor quality. Who else do we have? We've got Hrunador. He's an archer. Again, got pretty. Oh, he's got a raider's bow. He's got an upgraded bow, but pretty basic stuff otherwise. Frywit, he's got a rusty old shiv. Do I have a better knife than that? Nope. Just a regular old knife. And each of these guys, it's interesting to me how completely devoted to one particular style of weapon everybody is in this game. Okay, I've got a second archer. Archers are not great at doing a lot of damage, so I'm not surprised that I was a little bit outclassed by some of these fights. And I've got another guy with a rusty shiv. Okay, I don't have the best equipped, sort of best arranged team of people, so I can see why I was struggling originally. I'm also carrying a bunch of stuff that's just not in the best condition. Okay, looks like we've got some progress to make with this crew. So let's have a look at the map and see what situation we're in. So it looks like we've got this one mission that's part of the refugees storyline, and we've got just a mission to go see the ruined tavern in Stromkop, which I think is just there to advertise some DLC to me. So why don't we head back to Stromkop? I just realized I was trying to place a marker there, because that's a thing I've unlocked in my game, and you can't actually place markers until you unlock something. So let's head back to Stromkop and maybe try to equip my people a little bit better. So I have found that when I play Wartales, I usually have something else going on in the background, because a lot of it is travel time with just light music in the background, not a lot of dialogue to worry about, and so I'm able to absorb other things at the same time, which is kind of nice. You can see in the upper right corner that I've got some income to collect from having completed a mission. So let's go to the Traveler's Feast Inn, talk to the mission giver.
Might she be looking for work? Our role as emissary
and collect our bounty. Now let's review the other missions we could take. So my team is definitely not in a position to take any average fights. Let's take another easy one, because it's what we can handle. Hopefully some of these will be replaced by more easy fights, because that's basically all I can do. I'm betting that I can afford to hire a new person. So let's look at these people who are available to recruit. Okay, we've got a brute with a shield and a club. That could be good. I don't know if brutes can use swords. They probably can't. And unfortunately, one thing I really wish is... Oh, this is a two-handed sword. One thing I really wish is that I could check compatibilities of weapons with characters that and armor too, with characters that I haven't recruited yet. Because if this was my character, the flyout here would tell me if they could equip this weapon or not, but it doesn't tell me right now. I'm pretty sure that blunt single-handed weapons are going to be this character's only option, though. So let's see. Magric. Magric is a spear person. And Slingeth. Sorry, Slingeth. It's another knife person. Okay, I don't need another knife person. I've got plenty of those. What about their other skills? This person's a tinkerer, which means they can repair. We're better equipped to repair our armor if we hire them. This person also a tinkerer. Okay, that's just boring. So actually, what professions do we already have? We've already got a tinkerer. Okay, so whoever we recruit, we're going to be replacing their tinkerer skill with something else. So that's fine. So the question is, do I want a person with a club or do I want a person with a spear? What I'd actually love is a person who can use this longsword. I think this probably came off the body of a fallen comrade, but none of these people are qualified to wield it, and that's fine. I think they would come with one just as good anyway, so I think I should probably just sell that sword. But yeah, do I care about spear or do I care about... You know what? I've got so many archers. I should get more people with shields who can sort of protect the archers. So I think I'll hire this person. So we'll talk to
I won quite a
Maurice.
few fights in the
I think it's
tavern.
Maurice.
You can
Talk to
count
Maurice.
on
Let's
me.
recruit Maurice. And now she is a part of my crew. I don't think I have any improved items to give her. So I'll have to leave her where she is. Oh, yeah. Here is the dead body of Nordic. I don't remember losing Nordic, but that makes sense. We should probably... Oh, yeah. We lost 2 companions. We suck so much. It does make me wonder if... Should we recruit somebody else? No, that's fine. Okay, so let me arrange my people a little bit so it's just easier to keep track of where everyone is. So let's put our archers at the back, our brutes at the front. So we got a brute, a berserker, another brute. It's a little bit difficult to move people. 2 brutes, a berserker, a ranger, and a couple of archers. That works. Okay, let's get out of here. And then let's go to the blacksmith, to the forge. And, okay, we can forge our own weapons. Let's talk to this guy first, though, because we should sell some stuff, get some cash.
I can also repair your armor.
Ooh, I've got...
I'm looking to hire a skilled blacksmith, if you happen to know one.
Okay, let's sell all this equipment that we're not going to be able to use. Wait, I've got 3 damaged daggers that give the poisoning skill. Let me think about that for a second. I think I'll sell 2 of them. I might keep 1 of them. I don't need that bow. Don't need this old longsword. Can't improve anybody's life with those rags. This ball is just merchandise to be sold. This is all food. I could sell my friend's dead bodies for science. Not gonna do that. And I think I've got just enough raw materials to hold on to for right now. So I think we're good on having sold things. We've got enough of a money cushion to help. Let's go to the forge. Okay, so I've got 2 tinkerers. And I'd rather make one of them a blacksmith. So let's make Maurice, my new person, a blacksmith. And let's figure out something we can make. Oh, we don't have a lot of options right now. We could make an improved shield. And we could make some improved rags. Which is, better rags than we usually wear. But I'm wondering if we can do better than that. Let's have a look at our knowledge base. Okay, so right here... okay, so I need to do some blacksmithing before I can unlock some new blacksmithing technology. That's cool. Let me try doing a little bit of blacksmithing first. Because this is something I didn't understand. I'm pretty sure that doing blacksmithing is how you unlock more blacksmithing. So, for instance, we've got a couple of people who use shields. So let's make ourselves a new shield. And let's do the little mini game here. Oh, crap. Hit the wrong one. Okay, I got 3 of them right. Impulsively hit the wrong button for 1 of them. But I just made progress in my knowledge. Okay, so we've got a new shield. But now, let's look back at our knowledge screen here. And, okay, it's still... Okay, so now reinforced buckler is a new thing I can learn how to make if I want to. I wonder... We don't have a... Okay, weapons down here, yes. Okay, so left-hand weapons. I've got that recipe. So I'm gonna make a left-hand weapon. And I think this actually doesn't require the minigame. This is just... so I can either get a throwing hatchet, which does extra critical damage, a throwing knife, which is more likely to critical hit, or a sickle, which improves your guard when you're holding it. I'm not actually sure what guard does. I think it protects you from damage in some way, but I'm not sure what way. Let's go with throwing... They're all the same. They're all the same in terms of their cost. Actually, we got some knife people. Let's go throwing knives. So we'll make 4 throwing knives. Because this is like a stackable item, they don't let you... Basically, that minigame is about varying the quality of the item. You don't want variable quality on your consumables that all need to stack, so it makes sense. But now that we've completed that, let's go down to weapons here. And yeah, so it's unlocked the left-hand set. Now that we've got... It's unlocked the experienced left-hand set now that we've done one of these. So basically, a thing I didn't understand before was that performing actions in the blacksmith unlocks new recipes that I can then, use for my characters. And similarly, like I can learn how to make saddlebags over here in the tinkering department. I can unlock all kinds of stuff here with my knowledge points. I'm not actually sure where my knowledge points are listed. How many knowledge points do I have? Oh, I've got 5. Upper left corner. I've got 5 knowledge points. So I'm not actually sure what is going to start unlocking the weapons themselves. This says all it tells me is that it requires a knowledge point, but it clearly requires more than that. I thought that maybe making something for the left hand would unlock some weapons. Let's try one more thing. Let's see if we can make some rags. Can we? Just barely. Okay, so let's forge this. Okay, we did it the best. Okay, so now Maurice has become a blacksmith apprentice, can learn blueprints and forge items at apprentice rank. Maybe that's what I needed. Let's look back at the knowledge base. Okay, yes, that's what it was. Okay, so there's several factors that goes into unlocking new knowledge and new recipes. One factor is which recipes you've used in the past, because those will unlock better versions of those recipes. One is the current level of your specialist. If you've got an apprentice blacksmith, you can learn apprentice skills here. But if you don't, you can't. So, for instance, we could learn basic weapons here. We could also learn... Let's see, which one has knives? I think this one has knives. So we could learn... Oh, I've got a good knife, though, already. We were talking... There was a spear wielder that we could recruit. So maybe we should learn that. We could also learn how to make a reinforced buckler if we had some leather. Oh, I could get some leather, though. Let's learn this. And, oh, we could also make a better bow with this one. Let's learn this. So I'm sort of blasting through my knowledge points here. And I think I've already got saddlebags on my pony, so I'm not going to deal with that. What about... Ooh, increasing my maximum valor points. That seems valuable. And eating less food per day. That also seems valuable. Okay, I've got one more unspent knowledge point left. I'm going to hold on to it for later. Though we could unlock cannibalism to devour human corpses. Let's not do that. Okay, so now we've unlocked all of that. So, oh, wait. Let's quickly go to the market. How much food do I have? I've got 2 days worth of food. That's not a ton.
Come,
Now, I know I needed some
Take
leather.
a look at my wares.
Oh, and they've also got iron ore. Okay, I'm going to spend some money getting some leather and iron ore so that I can do a bit more with my weapons and such. Let's also see what
Those
food is cheap right
refugees.
now.
I understand there's a war in Edoran, but that doesn't mean they can just help themselves.
Now, it would be nice to train someone as a cook, and that takes salt. I'm not sure. I think we've got mutton. I don't think we have anything that's easy for a new cook to cook, but I think we could get there. They might be able to do chicken, actually. So I'm going to buy some salt and buy some chicken. And we can make that chicken go further by learning to cook.
You touch it, you buy it.
And I think you can also make some bread. That might actually be an even cheaper investment. It is fun, like, playing the early game now that I actually understand a lot more about what's possible. Like, I can actually, when I look at items, instead of just being like, what's this? Like, I can actually look at it and be like, oh, I know what that's for. I know whether I want to buy that or not. Okay, so let's go back to the forge now. Let's look at our characters. Okay, so we've got someone who uses a club. We've also got someone who uses... Oh, big old hammer. You know what? I had not been paying attention to big old hammer. And we've got a one-handed axe. Okay. So big old hammer. Let's unlock big old hammer. I knew I was saving that knowledge point for something. Let's go to the place with the big old hammer. Let's learn this. I'm probably not going to be able to make all of this stuff right now. I probably don't have the resources, but let's give it a try. So we had someone with an axe who could afford to do a better axe. We had someone with a club who could probably afford to have a mace. You know what? It's wood that we're going to run out of. We're going to run out of wood really fast. And that's going to be frustrating. So we're going to start doing this, and then we're going to run out of wood. So actually, let's not do this quite yet. Let's earn up to having some better weapons. Let's look at our characters. So I think that this dagger is a superior dagger to what that guy was carrying. And then similarly, this guy, my berserker, could use a better shield. And this is slightly kind of trade-offy armor. Let's see. Who else is standing on the front lines? This person's standing on the front lines. Let's give them improved armor as well. And now we can sell the stuff we don't need.
You can use my anvil. I can also repair your armor. Oh, and I'm looking to hire a skilled blacksmith.
And, oh, one more thing I forgot. Let's put a hat on somebody. Oh, you can't wear it? Oh, we can't equip light helmets, really? Do they have to level up before they can? This person can equip one, so great. And then we need to figure out who's going to be carrying these throwing knives. I'm thinking my dagger dude should carry the throwing knives. Level 2 required. Ooh, okay. Well, we should get this guy to level 2 then. All right. So, now we're on a quest. We need wood, and we also have got a mission to go on over here. Real quick, let's just clear this other thing. If we go to the Derelict Tavern, we talk to this guy. He's like,
apologies, mercenaries. But
hey, there's some DLC that you can buy.
Please be sure to tell them.
At least I think that's what it's about. I'm not sure. Okay, so we've gotten rid of that. So, yes, so we've got a mission over here. So let's go make some money, and along the way, we can look for wood. And if we get enough wood, then we can make ourselves some improved weapons. Pick up some comfrey. We should also look for opportunities to get healing supplies. Okay, I see some iron ore over there. Let me make sure I'm going the right direction. I am. I want to stick to that road. There's a couple of different ways to get wood. One is to find it lying around out in the world. In fact, usually, I think I may see some. I don't know. Yeah, I do see some wood right there. So you can just find it lying around in the world. Though the more you explore the world, the more you exhaust that. If it respawns resources It does it very slowly compared to how quickly you can pick them up. That's one way to get wood. Another way is to camp in the woods, and you end up with a tree stump. Now, you need a character who can chop wood, and it looks like we've got 2 thieves. And so this character, I would rather make a woodcutter than a thief. So I'm going to grab this guy and move him and make him a woodcutter. Now, I think this might only get me resin. This might actually, you know, come to think of it, this might only get me resin. This might not actually get me any actual wood. That's fine, if that's the case. And I'm also going to move my Tinkerer over here to make more armor repairing kits. Everybody else, hang out in the fire, become friends, you know, get to know each other. I didn't actually realize that it actually matters what you do at this camp. It's not just about clicking this button. Like, you can actually generate resources and, you know, make other progress with characters here. One thing, oh, let's look up. Is there a way to make a... Oh, we could make a cooking pot. However, it takes wood. Do I care more about the cooking pot, or do I care more about the weapons? I'll save this cooking pot for later. I would love to cook some stuff. For right now, let's just use food that's already been cooked, or that doesn't need cooking. So we'll grab this. We'll eat all of our bread. Have some apples. And some wine. There we go. And we'll rest. There we go. Yeah, so we got some wood resin. We didn't actually chop wood. We just got some wood resin. But that's okay. So yeah, there probably is wood to be found out in these here hills. I'm going to wander around just a little bit in this forest to see if I can find some more. Oh, I think I see some. Yep. There it is. It can be difficult to see the resources sometimes because they're so well hidden by the woods themselves. Now, I could go fishing if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Once you learn to cook, though, you really start seeing the value of some of these things. Like, when I collect this wood resin, you can actually turn that into syrup. And it's actually a really nice sort of cheap way to make food. So I'm going to run over here and grab, some mushrooms. I don't want to stay out too long, though, because the longer I stay out, I might need to rest again. I might need to pay my mercenaries, which I can barely afford. So I think that's as far as I'm going to take that. Let's go back and try to complete that mission and get some... Oh, wait, I see one more thing. Is that just... Did I just fail to pick up the mushrooms before? I think I just failed to pick up the mushrooms. So there we go. Now we've got the mushrooms. All right, let's head back to complete that mission. And then once we've got that mission done and some more money, we'll go back to town and we'll upgrade our folks' weapons. And I think that's going to put us in a much better position to actually be able to excel at some of these combat scenarios that we've been getting into. Because at the time that the last time I played this, I just didn't know how to make things better. I didn't know how to improve my weapons. I didn't know how to improve my skills, how to, use my more like crafty type skills. And so I just didn't know how to get better at that fight.
Where's them refugees? We'll toss them out ourselves. Well, yeah, I've been drinking. We all have. How'd you know? You seers or something? Never mind. Leave us be. We've got refugees to clear out of Tiltrin.
Okay, so we got a lot of people who hate the refugees in this story, but a lot of the plot of this, at least in this area, is about helping the refugees. So I would get some leather for attacking these folks, which I could use on my current quest to improve my gear. So let's do it. They're level 1. Looks like there's only a couple of them. So we should be able to pull this off. Okay, yeah, so we got 3 of them, and there's 6 of us, so that's cool. Let's grab our people with the shields. and put them front and center on both sides. Let's put an archer, I said an archer, behind each of them. And somebody who's good at flanking next to each of them. Okay, so this person's going to go first. I want to control who they're going to fight. So I'm going to just run up to them with this more resilient character. Smack him in the face. And that's all I'll do. Now this guy could be good at flanking them. And actually, one thing I'm not sure about is if I can hit both of these characters with my hammer at once. I may or may not be able to. Let's give it a try. Yes, I can hit them both. Kind of a crappy hammer, but there you go. We're going to do better than that in the future. Okay, this person is forced to engage because I've engaged him in melee. He's forced to engage with my frontline fighter. And now the spearman's going to go next. So let's force the spearman. So your people with the big giant weapons that just swing in a big arc like that, other people can engage them in combat and force their attention, but they don't automatically do that with other people. So you can have them run around and hitting people without getting embroiled in combat the way that these two are embroiled in combat. And so this spearman might, depending on what abilities he has, he might be able to embroil this guy and he might not be able to. But let's make sure he's not able to by running up over here and attacking him with this guy. And actually, because this guy's got a special ability that I can spend Valor points on, let's do that too. And just take him out in one turn before he even gets a chance to act. That's great. Well done. Good use of Valor points. And now we got to decide what to do with their shield bearer type. My knifey dude can't reach anyone. So not the best person to choose. Let's shoot this guy with an archer. Ooh, it shot him back and got him into range of somebody else. And all of my characters are going to get to act before this person gets to act. So I'm going to put my archer now in a position where they're harder to reach. So now my knifey dude could actually catch up with them. So actually, before we hit them with another archer, let's do that. Let's run up and... Now, this guy, he's going to be better off if he's not getting embroiled in combat. So this is kind of a risk. But I think he can take at least one hit from this person. So as long as we're setting it all up so that this person's getting as damaged as possible, we're probably okay. So they're going to hit this dude. Took out all of his armor, but then got some poison. Okay, new round. They're still going to go next. Okay, so let's poison them again. And they're dead. And now they're demoralized and flee. So we could decide to be bloodthirsty and take that last person down, which we could do easily, or we could let them go. Letting them go actually does give you a benefit, which I can show you. So let's let them go. So, oh, this gives us a spear. Oh, recruiting a spear person now actually makes sense because I can equip them with something cool. Let's also repair everybody's gear, and let's level up our archer, Hrunador. So Hrunador can now become a hunter, which he gets a special shot which knocks people back and applies slowdown to them. Or he can do barrage, which it's an expensive ability, but it lets him shoot up to 3 times at people who were charging it. And then there's this one, Beastmaster, which is allied animals. I'm not worrying about that. So I've often done this one. It's expensive and kind of scary. I think I'm going to go with Hunter this time. And we'll upgrade his movement. And we're good. Okay, we'll continue. Okay, so it looks like... Yeah, we have completed a mission. Let's go over here to the salt mine real fast. And see, just because we're right here, let's see if there's something some good we can do here.
Stop right there. This salt mine belongs to our
Oh,
ladyship
okay.
Gontran.
I can persuade
I
this
can't just
guy
let
using
you
my,
walk
like,
in, as you
influence
wish.
to let me
We
in.
can't mine the salt.
And so basically his problem is he can't mine salt because there's just too much iron in the way, which is silly. But whatever. I don't think... Do I have a miner in my group? I've got somebody without a profession. I would still love to train a cook, but I'm also thinking of hiring one more person. So, yeah, maybe we'll get Hrunador to mine. So this is another mini game where you have to like hit increasingly smaller sensitive areas with the right button. Pretty manageable though. We're going to be carrying so much iron home. But that's good, we need it. The main question is going to be if we have enough wood
You cleared out the iron deposits?
to build the same things. But, okay. Let's head home now. And see how well equipped we can make this troop. Now, there are also sites, thinking about how to get wood, there are also sites where you can do wood chopping as an activity. I'm not sure where those sites are, though. We've got the stables here, which don't seem to have a wood chopping post. You could buy another pony, but I don't feel the need to do that. I'm going to inspect that corpse a little bit later. Right now, I see there's some kind of resource out here that I want to grab. Looks like it might be mushrooms. Yeah, dang, I thought it might be wood. I don't see... Oh, we're overloaded. Well, we're tired anyway. So let's have some food. We are running pretty low on food. We'll need to buy some new. We'll eat the mushrooms and the apples. Drink some wine. All right, and so that resolves some of the weight we were carrying. How much did it resolve it? We're still real close. So if I did find wood out here, actually, I'd probably have trouble carrying it back. So let's keep heading back to town. Still looking around, just in case. But yeah. All right. We come back home to Stromkop. Let's go and turn in the mission. We're gonna next time we rest, we're gonna have to pay our people.
Might you be looking
So let's
for
make sure we've
work?
got money.
Here is your reward.
And is there a new mission? Okay. Oh, there's 2 new easy missions. Awesome. That's these people's speed still. So cool. Now let's go to the forge with our newfound resources. And let's see, okay, so what do we actually need at this forge? It would be nice to have another shield. It would be nice to have a new blunt weapon. A new 2-handed blunt weapon. A new single-handed axe. And a new bow. And, of course, armor would also be good. Let's make the most different things from what we've made before that we can. So let's start with the iron mace. So we'll forge this. Oh, a little too early. Okay. Almost made the best out of the mace I could. Not quite. Then let's make the iron axe. That's going to take most of our wood, which means I think we won't be able to make a good bow. We already can't make a good bow because, oh, well, I mean, we could get some rope. But no, let's... I'll worry about the archers later. They're less critical to be able to, be really effective in combat than the people who are actually standing right in front of the enemy. So I think that I won't be able to I already can't make the two-handed handed hammer. I'm already short on wood there. So let's go with the axe. Okay, best of all possible axes. And then what are my other options here? Any? Okay, everything needs either more cloth than I have or more wood than I have. I guess I could use some of my ore to make some more throwing knives, just to get some practice. In fact, I think I will do that. Because that does still at least get my character some experience. Okay, so I still need more wood to keep upgrading people. But I did make some progress. So let's swap in. Level 2 required. I got to level the character up first. Ooh, okay. Is that also true of my axe carrier? He's already level 2. Okay, so this is a minor improvement on his existing axe. But whatever, it's fine. We need to go level some people up so they can actually use our new weapons. And we also still need to get some more wood. So let's see our new missions that we took. We got one to the west and one all the way to the south again. But we could go further south this time. It does seem like there's a lot of... Like, we've already explored a lot of these woods. Let's go south. There's also, like, the refugee leader who wants to meet with us at the Haven, so... we can do that. So let's go south. Oh, one thing I meant to check out earlier, Magnanimous. This is when you release people, let them flee from combat, that builds up this Magnanimous thing, which, when it fills up, you can start unlocking power and glory abilities. In fact, we've got some knowledge here. We've achieved Explorer a couple of times, and Encyclopedist, by spending knowledge points. So we're building up this meter in the middle, this purple meter. So each of these meters, when you build them up, by fulfilling the achievements on the left, they'll unlock powers on the right. New knowledge is on the right. So we can do more of that later. So, okay, so things I'm looking for include... am I actually going down the right road? No, I am not going down the right road. I'm looking for wood out here in the forest. I'm looking for locations that might allow me to do the wood chopping activity. And, of course, I want to complete my mission and defeat people. Oh, I see some wood. I see some wood. Wait, I just realized, how is my inventory doing? Okay, I've got a little bit of space to carry things. Oh, some bad guys. And I think they might be connected to a nearby base or something, because they had a skull on them. Let's see. Okay, what are we dealing with? We got 3 guys. My guys are kind of bunched up here. Not ideal. Let's bunch a couple of guys up here. That's a hammer guy. Let's put the hammer guy. We can reach more people. And we got a bow here and a bow there. Okay, so this guy's going to go first. He's an archery type, but we can go and engage him in combat so that he can't fire his bow. And then my knifey dude, I'd rather have him flanking somebody. Let's engage somebody else in combat, like this little flanky guy, this little hoodlum. Let's engage him in combat too. And let's do as much damage to him right now as we can. Oh, there we go, and it's a her. I apologize. Okay, well, that went well. Let's also be next to this person. Now the archer goes. You can only punch. Okay, so now my flanky guy has got somebody to flank. Oh, except... Oh, wait, no, because I didn't actually attack that guy. Now I'm his primary attacker. Well, that's not what I intended. I just realized... Oh, I've planned this badly. I think my hammer guy is not going to be able to attack without serious problems. Oh, crap. I thought I was dodging that thing. Okay, good. I can... By stepping back a stage, I can actually still hit that guy. However, my archers are definitely going to have problems, so I'm just going to move them. Because I don't think they can hit... Oh, this one can probably hit an enemy without hitting his friend. Let's see. There we go. Oh, but I just disengaged them. That's not what I wanted. Oh, we got time. Get stabbed, then poisoned. All right, new round. Let's re-engage. Actually, let's first throw a hatchet from the ground at this guy. Oh, that took them out. Okay, cool. The enemies are demoralized and flee. Yeah, let's let them go. All right, we got a very similar dagger to the one we'd gotten before. Wait, oops. But we leveled up a bunch of people. Okay, that's good. This is good. Okay, so this archer has leveled up. They're level 2, and we can make it whenever they kill somebody, they gain valor. We could also make it so that if they're next to an enemy, they gain valor, or next to an ally, they gain valor. Let's go with next to an ally. That's easier for an archer to do. Usually they're harrying people. Killing them is not that common. And let's improve their dexterity, which will make them more effective. Who else needs to level up? Frywit. Frywit is now level 2. Let's up his dexterity, and ending next to an enemy and not engage in combat. Basically, if you're flanking somebody, you gain valor. Yes, let's do that. And then Osbaclin. Let's up their strength. That sounds good. And let's give them a new ability. Smasher poisons bleeding units. Interesting. Destroyer applies weakening to people. Okay, that sounds really good. Oh, and this one lets them charge through people and slow them down. I kind of like this one. Let's do this one for a person who's meant to be sort of a flanker. Let's do this one. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think we actually leveled up the people who needed new equipment. Or did we? Can this guy? Okay, this guy can equip throwing knives now. That's good. But I don't think my person with the club can't equip this. She's still level 1. My berserker's level 2. Oh, did I already do? I already upgraded his axe. That's right. I upgraded his axe. So I think we've done what we can here. We'll go grab this wood still. And then let's make sure we're still headed the right direction. Yes, we're headed the right direction for our mission. So this ambusher ability, I think you get this from just spending a certain amount of time in the woods. And you can basically apply a debuff to enemies that you attack when you use ambusher. I'm not sure what the debuff does, actually. I've forgotten. But it somehow makes them less effective. Now, am I going down the right road? Yes. Okay, there's something I can do over here. Ooh, what's this? It's some meat. Oh, good. I have actually been paying no attention to my food. I need to fix that. We're about to get real tired. And, oh, this is a really hard place to navigate here. Ooh. Okay, so we've got a couple of different troops of bad guys here. So it looks like we got to deal with these guys first. And then we've got the ones we're on a mission to get. See how quickly I can make this go by. Alright, so it looks like we've got like a hoodlum and an archer back here. And then we've got hoodlums and an archer there. Okay, so we're going to want to engage the archers. So let's put somebody... Oops, wrong button. Let's put somebody in a position to engage this archer, and someone in a position to engage that archer. those are going to be some of my early priorities. I've got my own archers, which I'm going to want to put in positions where people are unlikely to be able to charge them. And then this first guy who's going to move, I want to try to hit him with my hammer. So let's move up here. I don't think I can hit them both with my hammer from this position. Let's see if I can. Nope, only one of them. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's hit this guy with my hammer. And then let's run through... Oh, I can't run through both of them. Oh, yes, I can. Let's run through both of them with my hammer. Do maximum damage there. Now, I'm going to be vulnerable to this guy. Get all poisoned and stuff. That's going to be annoying. But I'm well positioned to attack them both later. Okay, so I could try to do something... Actually, yeah, so I was going to try to engage the archer. I think it's actually a little bit more desperate for me to go after this guy. Because he could also poison my hammer guy, and that could put my hammer guy in a really bad state. Okay, so I used that. So you get a special ability. Guys who have low health trigger this special ability. They'll let me then do more damage with a future attack, and I've still got a future attack. Ooh, I can still engage the archer. Oh, I love being able to stack together these abilities like this. So I do a bunch of damage to the archer and engage him in melee. Okay, so who's going to move next? The archer's going to move next, and he's already kind of taken care of. So let's go engage this archer. It's fun to just much more confidently understand how to play this game than I did last time. Okay, now I've got my two archers. Let's... Actually... I wonder if I can take this archer out before he has a chance to act. Unlikely. I could still score a critical hit, but this is probably more valuable. That guy's likely to do more damage than the archer is. I could have spent a Valor point to do it again, but again, all I would have been doing is wasting a Valor point to kill that guy who was only going to do 1 damage to anybody. Okay, so the next person to act is going to be that archer. Let's do a little bit more damage to them for fun. And then that's it. I think the archer I just moved is probably going to get stabbed at some point. Let's see if that's true. Okay, this guy can't reach anyone, but I think these folks are in more trouble, so he'll try to be close to this group. He could throw a knife, but nobody's within reach. So let's see what this guy does. Okay, good. He's engaging my more resilient character. That makes me happy. Okay. So the first person who's going to act is the archer over here. So let's attack them and make that not happen. And now we are galvanized. I'm going to get close in case we need someone close. Let's see here. Oh, I could gain deflection, but I don't need it. So now, the archer's the next one to move. But can I take them out? Yes, with somebody else. So let's do that. And so now that I'm oh! This other guy's going to flee. Cool. Great. He's one of the more dangerous people on the field. I would love to have him flee. Oh, we got a lockpick. And my berserker just leveled up again. That's cool. We'll raise his constitution. We'll unlock... Ooh, I love defensive stance for my shield guys. It means they take very little damage from their next attack. But every time he engages in combat, we gain Valor. That's cool, too. And I think he's actually already got an ability. If I remember right, he's already got an ability that can give him the same benefit. So let's go with this. So every time this guy engages in combat, we'll get Valor points. Let's prepare everybody's stuff and continue. We need to camp. We're tired. And we're running low on food. I'm wondering, as much as I want to collect wood, I wonder if it's worth it to make a cooking pot. to make my food go further. I think it is, even though this actually kind of messes up some of my ongoing plans. Oops, I didn't mean to uncamp. Maybe I can find more wood, and I think that being able to cook is actually going to be really important. Okay, so who is going to be my cook? Because I don't think I've got a specialist already. I'm trying to remember, do I have a repeated skill? I think I'm not really super interested in having an angler. So let's make Thutnall. Which one of you is Thutnall? Let's make Thutnall be our cook now. We'll not worry about fishing. Wait, can I forgot how to give him... Oh, maybe I can highlight his specialization here. There we go. Let's make him our cook. Okay. So now we'll set him here. So having a cook assigned here, I think, makes all of your rations cheaper. But also... Okay, I don't have any wool for pork, but I do have wheat and salt, which lets me make bread. So we're going to cook some bread. And now we have 3 days of food instead of being nearly out of food. So, that's nice. And now we're only feeding people with... We only need to get 19 food in here. Actually, I'm wondering, do we have any food recipes that I can look up? Grilled pork, wolf sausages. These are things we already have. Oh, but what if I got some venison skewers? Let's learn venison skewers. Okay, so now I can look at the cook pot. And venison skewers are an option. I happen to pick up some venison. Now I've got 4 days of food. So we're sitting pretty now, whereas we were pretty worried before. So let's do that. There we go. We'll pay people their wages. And it looks like there's danger here. Let's rest anyway and see what happens. All right. We're good. And, ooh, our people become more experienced, and now we can appoint a captain. Let's talk to this person. Okay, so we can tell what he's having a good time. Let's get him some XP. Basically, you have these little conversations with people where you choose what advice to give them, and that gives them different benefits. So which of our characters is the most experienced? I think this guy. So let's make this guy our captain. I forgot how to make him our captain. Oh, there it is. Appoint captain right there. So he has to be paid more, but that's fine. So he's our captain now, which means that we can now build a strategy table, which I definitely don't want to act like I can afford to do. We can build a strategy table, which can give us all a benefit in combat. Okay, so here are the guys we're on the mission to go after. All right. They're stuck in the mud, but that also makes it hard for me to get to them. Who am I worried about? Okay. This is the leader. He's pretty tough. I probably want to focus fire on the weaker ones first. None of these are more or less scary than the others. This one can do pretty wide swings if I don't engage them and root them in place. They can sort of arrange themselves to do a lot of damage. So let's set up this character to engage the leader, because they've got the ability to defend themselves. Let's have this character engage the hammer wielder. And then this hammer person is probably in a position to hit multiple people if I stick him there. Flanker is cool there. Let's put our archers on different sides here. And then for my first move, I want to try to engage. I want to try to attract the attention of the leader to my most defensible character. So I can't get close enough to fight him, but I can present myself as an irresistible target. And then I guess I could try to engage this character. Let's do it here. There. Take away the flexibility of their big, wide-sweeping damage dealer. He took the bait. Does very little damage to this character, and this character engages in combat and gains a valor point, which is cool. Okay, the next person who's going to move is this person. Let's not let them flank anyone. Okay, so... Oh, right. Oh, okay, good. That did engage them in combat. Now, I could get out of it if I wanted to by running through multiple people. But that would free them up to flank somebody, and I think I don't want to do that. So I'm going to leave this as it is. They do some serious damage to me, but it could have been worse. Now, who do we have left? We've got this archer. Okay, so this guy's going to go... The guy who's close to this archer is going to go next. And I'm nervous about him charging my archer, which would mess up my archer. So we're going to shoot him real quick. But then let's try to put some distance between my archer and him, and hopefully he won't come after me. At least not successfully. Okay, good. Yeah, he's turning this way. Ooh, okay. My hammer person isn't doing great, but now we've got two people in range of my hammer person, which has got a benefit of its own. So let's... Oh, okay, we pulled that person back. That's cool. Maybe it's cool. I actually don't know if that helped. Oh, yeah, no, this... Yeah, my hammer person got pulled out of combat. Got pulled out of being engaged in combat by that guy. So that actually... You know, this is working okay. Let's get a little closer. And then fire another shot, just to maximize my damage. Keep pushing that guy back. And let's back off again to make myself a less attractive target. And now we've got my flanky poisony guy. So we'll run over here. Flank this person. And then I can also throwing knife that guy, just for fun. Alright. And because I'm flanking somebody, I get a valor point. Okay, so sometimes their hammer guys will actually... warn in advance what their attack is going to be, which means that you can get people out of the way, which is cool. I think this position may or may not be out of the way. I'm not sure. I think I can still hit both from this position, though, so I'm going to try that just to stay clear of the other hammer. Let's see if this works. Yes, I can hit them both. That makes me nervous. Okay, let's see how much damage I can do this way. Okay, that worked out. I'm going to try to use a little bit of first aid on myself. Can I use it on myself? I can't use it on myself. Okay, I'm worried about my health being low, and this guy being able to exploit that. I could be in trouble here. Yeah, it's not looking great. Okay, who's the next person to move? This guy. Okay, let's do as much damage to him as we can. And then deflect his attacks. But now, actually, got an opportunity. Oh, this person's engaged? Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can take this person out, because we might not be able to avoid their attack. Let's take this guy the rest of the way out. And then leaders, I think, usually don't give up. They don't retreat like other people. And so, okay, can we? Yes. So we're all going to need to cluster around that leader. Let's do it without getting in the way of the archers. Okay, so he's forced to attack this guy, and he's ready to defend. Let's start arching. Oh, we just disengaged him from combat. We're going to have to be careful with that. But I think it's worth it for the damage. And then... Can we reach with this guy? We can't. All right. Well, we can spend our last valor point to run, but I think I don't want to do that. So let's just leave it as it is. Okay, let's grab this guy. Engage him again. And then... Oh, can we do it? Yes, we got it. All right. So, unfortunately, I don't have any medicine. So one of my characters is in bad shape, and I can't do much. Oh, no, I do have one medicine. Awesome. Okay, cool. I can heal my one character. I can repair the messed up armor. Ooh, we got a fancy shield. And some cloth. That'll be good for my crafting goals. Okay, we just completed that mission. Now, before we go home, let's explore a little bit out here. We might find some more wood, and I'm not sure what options are available at this mill. Does it have a woodcutting spot? Oh, it's got some dead bodies with some comfrey and some money and a guy.
He killed everyone.
There's a madman
A
out
real
there.
madman.
Wait,
I'm
I have
injured.
more medicine?
Help me.
How much medicine do I have? Sure, let's help this guy. Why not?
Oh, thank you. If he hadn't killed that little girl to steal it, take me with you. I have a score to settle with that
I
traitor.
can recruit this guy. He's a knife guy, though. I don't think I need another knife guy. I think I'm going to leave him here. I could recruit him later, I think, if I wanted to. I think this stuff doesn't expire. There's no... oh, I can get some wheat. That's cool. But I don't think there's any wood around here. Just some hemp. All right, I'm not going to fight that big crown guy down there. But, oh, we got some comfrey, though. And some more iron. Not going to turn that stuff down. Yeah, even in my main save, I have not yet fought that guy. So this is turning into kind of a long episode, but this is a slow-paced game, and so I think that's kind of appropriate. I'd like to make a little bit more progress before we, you know, call an end to the episode. How are we doing on our inventory space? We're getting tight. Okay, it looks like we've got outlaws in a tower. We will not attack them yet. They've got a skull associated with their icon, which means that you can reduce their power. Yay, wood. You can reduce their power by fighting other guys around them that have skulls on them. I think we already fought one of those. So actually, I'm betting that we've already reduced their power. There's a bunch of iron around. How am I doing on iron, though? I think I'm fine on iron. I got 25 iron. It really is just wood that I'm short on. I wish I had learned where consistent wood sources were. Because I feel like that would be very valuable information for me to have right now. Because I haven't learned any of those. Oh, is that some wood? Okay. Yeah, just a little bit more wood. There was only one wood. That wasn't cool. Okay. I'll start heading... Actually, maybe I should circle around. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to circle around. There's ghosts, by the way, in those woods, and I'm not going to attack them. I do not feel ready. I do like this sort of low fantasy setting that they've created here, though, where it's like, most things are just, it's medieval times, you know? There's nothing special about it. But there's creepy magical things around the fringes. And that feels good to me. Like, I like that, but like a lot of games are either hardcore historical medieval or Tolkien-esque Dungeons and Dragons fantasy. And this game is in more of like the Game of Thrones zone, where it's kind of between those two extremes. Okay, yeah, so let's assign a woodcutter. And we've got these other folks assigned. I don't think I have any more food I can make. Though, I think... Do I have the... Can I unlock the chicken recipe? I can unlock the chicken recipe. Okay, there is cooking that I can do. Or is there... Oh, am I out of salt? I used all my salt on venison. Okay, never mind. But we can eventually cook the chicken. So let's not eat the chicken, because we can make a better version of it later. Okay, we fed our people. We're only down to 1 day's worth of food. So we can only feed ourselves one more time unless we get some more salt to cook that chicken or just buy some more food generally. So okay, so we do need to head home. I could get there faster if I got on the road. Actually, wait, we got some traders here. I'm curious what they have to sell.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Oh, we know how to cook wolf meat. Let's buy some wolf meat. And then beans I don't know a lot about. Or cherries. Bear is food. Okay. I wish I could run. I haven't unlocked running yet. Should I unlock running? Let's unlock running. All right. I want to catch up to these traders. Hey, traders.
Might I interest you in my
Mutton,
humble wares, my good
sardines,
sirs?
cured meat, and grapes. There is a recipe that involves grapes and mutton, but I don't think I've got it unlocked here. So, yeah, I think I'm not going to grab this. Okay, so we did not collect as much wood as I wanted to. I'm wondering if there's somewhere I can buy wood. Like if I've just sort of... Sometimes it's hard to interact with the town. I'm going to look around and just see if there's somebody who can sell me wood, because that would be
Might
nice.
you be looking for work? Our role is, and here is your reward.
Okay, so we've turned in our bounty. There is a new easy mission to take, so we'll accept that. Are there any interesting people? Ah, a spear person. I've got a spear. I'd love to hire one more person. Her name's Judea. So yeah, let's
As long as
let's
I eat my
recruit
fill,
Judea.
I'll make a great companion.
Wait a minute. I didn't already accidentally get a spear person, did I? Let's double check that. Okay, I've got a hammer person. Right. Okay, I don't. Okay, good. I was worried for a second that I had forgotten that I'd already
As
recruited a
long
spear
as I
person.
eat my fill, I'll make a great companion.
Okay, so she costs some money, but it's okay. We can afford it. So now we will give her the fancier spear. Everybody's got crap armor. Oh, we do have a new shield that we can give this person. Actually, this... Oh, it's very good. Is it very good? Hold on. How does it compare to this shield? It's better than that shield. Okay, and it's got the protection skill, which I would love for this character to have. Okay, cool. So he gets the new shield. This person gets the old shield. They're still level 1. Maurice, come on, make some progress. Maurice, I've got a mace just sitting here waiting for you. If you would just level up. I'm not sure if characters level according to their own actual performance, or if they're just leveling up steadily together. That's not entirely
clear. You can use my
clear.
anvil. I can also repair your
Sell
armor.
that.
Oh, and I'm looking to hire a skilled blacksmith, if you happen to know one.
Sell that. Sell the damage. We got all these daggers. Sell the daggers. Sell this. I don't know what lavender is for. And I'm still lugging around these dead bodies. That's why my inventory keeps filling up. I'm just lugging dead bodies around for no reason. I need to go bury these people. Oh, actually, I should... How am I doing
You can
on
use my anvil.
repair supplies?
I can
Let me
also
just
repair
top
your
up my
armor.
repair
Oh.
supplies. And then, let's see... Okay, what do we need to forge now? Big old hammer. I think that's probably my biggest thing. If I can have an improved spear, something's better than +3, that could be cool. But big old hammer's my top priority, and an improved bow. I've got one good bow and one kind of crap bow. So let's see what my options are here. Okay, so a big giant... I still don't have enough wood for this hammer! Oh, it's going to drive me crazy. I can't make any of the stuff I want to make. However, I can make some improved rags. Let's do that, because I think I've got some people wearing the crappiest possible armor. Oh, a little bit too late. Or too early, I mean. Let's do this twice. Oh, too early. Okay, 2 identical rags. Okay, let's see who needs it the most. So this guy, these 2 have better armor. This guy is going to be on the front lines. He should have some improved armor. This guy also gets close to people. Improved armor. The archers don't need it as much. And Judea's the new person. She probably couldn't even wear it anyway. Let's move her to be up there. Yeah, that feels like a good organization. All right, and so now the stuff that we don't use anymore.
You can use my anvil.
We'll
I can
sell
also
our
repair
old
your
armor.
Oh, and I'm looking to hire a skilled blacksmith. If you
Was
happen
that
to
it?
know one.
Yeah, I didn't change it. I didn't change anybody's weapon because I still don't have enough wood. Well, let's replenish our food.
Come,
Nope.
come. Take
Ooh.
a look at my wares.
Oh, cheap leather. Sure, let's buy some cheap leather. That sounds great. Let's also... We got a lot of comfrey. We don't need comfrey. Barber kit.
Those
Let's
refugees.
grab
I understand there's a war
a
in
bunch of
Edoran,
salt.
but that doesn't mean they can just help themselves.
and a bunch of chicken. That's going to solve a lot of our food problems. Similarly,
You
in fact, I
touch
think
it,
even
you
cheaper,
buy it.
a bunch of wheat. Okay, I'm just trying to basically solve our food problems. I am way overloaded now. That was silly. Though actually, you know what will probably help? Let's leave town. We are overloaded. But there is one thing we can do to reduce the dead weight, the literal dead weight, which is bury our friends. Leave a little epitaph. So we've buried our friend. Bye, Nordic. Wait, oh, what's that? Oh, it's just some comfrey. Okay, we're still overloaded. Let's bury our other friend. Let's just go say, sorry. So we got a couple of... We should just gather as many graves as we can around here as I lose characters. Okay, we can move freely now. So the next time we camp, we're going to cook a bunch of our food. That will also lighten our load. Okay, all of our interesting stuff is to the west now. So I'm thinking we should head that direction. But it really has been over an hour now. So I'm feeling like this is probably a good time to quit. Ooh, wait, there's some wood. I only need a little bit. I only needed a little bit of wood. And oh, here's a lumber mill. Ooh, can I get wood here? Yes, yes. Okay. It's been sitting here next to town the whole time. Whatever. So you take your woodcutter character, play the little mini game. It's just like mining. I just got 8 wood. That is so much more wood than I've been getting by other means. And I got some hemp. And there's a secret door here, and I'm not going to worry about that. And there's some wood out here. Let's not go where the ghosts are. Unless... Oh, that's not ghosts. That's just fog of war. Is that wood over here? Or is that like mushrooms or something? It's mushrooms. That's fine. All right. Let's head back to town again. This time we've actually got the wood we need. We'll outfit our troops. And then next episode, we're going to head west and we're going to try to redeem ourselves from the failures of the last episode. Oh, even more wood. We might be able to afford to make a new longbow now, too. Actually, while we're here, let's look at the apothecary clinic. Okay, oh, I've got 2 cooks. The new Judea, who I just recruited, was already a cook, but let's make her an alchemist. And we can afford... Okay, we've got a little bit of snow iris with our comfrey and 2 empty vials. Let's make some new medicine so we can heal our people after they get into horrible fights. And let's go back to the forge and let's make our stupid hammer. Two-handed hammer. Okay, how well can we do this? Perfect hammer. And now Maurice is an experienced blacksmith, which is going to open up some other possibilities. Let's equip these characters. So Maurice is still level 1 as a brute, unfortunately, but big old hammer now. So yeah, so my damage went... Actually, let's compare our damage here. So this was 8 damage originally. Let's swap it out. Now it's 12 damage. 50% more damage with this hammer. That's great. Still can't afford to equip this mace, but we were also thinking that a longbow could be good if we got some wood. So let's see. Oh, right, we need rope, but we have been collecting hemp. Let's see if we can tinker ourselves some rope. We need 4 rope. Can we do that? We don't have enough. We don't have nearly enough hemp. We need a bunch more hemp. But this guy sells hemp.
Come, take a look.
Only
at my wares.
5 though. Not quite enough hemp. Dang, that is very, very tantalizing. Because we can make... Oh, wait, no, we can make we have exactly the right amount. Perfect. We got 4 rope now. So we can make that longbow. Now, while you've got a blacksmith and making a longbow, whatever, right? Who cares? Ah, dang. See, that time was a little too late. You see me do it early a lot, but that time it was too late, which was annoying. Okay, we got a couple of archers. This is the guy who has the crappiest bow, right? Yeah, so now he's got a much better bow. And now we've got a couple of old weapons to sell.
You can
Hello,
use
guy.
my anvil. I can also repair your armor. Oh,
Let's sell our
and
crap.
I'm looking to hire a skilled
And I think there's
blacksmith.
nothing else
If you
here that I
happen to
really
know
want
one.
to sell. My inventory's pretty full, but I think my food is gonna... Once I actually cook my food, we'll be in better shape that way. And in fact, let's cook our food now. We can make camp in town. And actually, what is this? Oh, generates happiness during rest and reduces food consumption. Great. Let's have somebody hanging out at the well. Can someone hang out at the well? Is there a particular profession that needs to be doing this? Oh, no, is it just... Yes, if I assign a companion to it, it'll do this, but it doesn't have a requirement for which companion. But it looks like I can't actually assign someone. Oh, no, there's somebody's already assigned. I just couldn't see them. They're right there. Osbaclin is already doing it. Okay, got it. Okay, let's do some cooking. Yes, okay, so we can turn all of our chicken into braised chicken. Actually, let's get rid of that stack of venison skewers first. And then I think we could do tons of bread. We now have 8 days of food. Let's braise all the chicken. And, oh, we just need a little bit more salt to make all of our wolf sausage. Let's go buy one more unit of salt.
Those refugees.
Oh, looks like...
I understand this.
Did I buy all the salt there was?
You touch it?
I already bought all the salt there was. Fine. But yeah, let's look at our inventory now. So now we're carrying way less because we actually consolidated all of our food into much more edible sources. Now we've got 11 days of food instead of 1 day of food. The cooking skill is OP and I love it. So yeah, we are really sort of set up to succeed. The only person I'm disappointed in is Maurice for not becoming any better at being a brute. You're so close. Needs 4 more experience to become a better brute. But not quite there yet. So that's fine. So next episode, we're going to take these folks on the road. We're going to head west. And we're going to do this mission. But I think we might actually be qualified now to do this mission that screwed us up at the end of the last episode. So I think that's going to be our goal next episode. But for right now, I think it is about time to wrap this up. How long have I been doing this? An hour and 20 minutes? Okay, yeah, that's a little bit much. Let's get out of here. There's a subscribe button, and when I come back and play a little bit more Wartales, that's going to go there. I hope that you can see, now that I've learned the game better, there's just so much more to this than I was able to tell you before.